the other dragons that came to him.
That's good.
Yeah. Awesome. If you don't have anything, we can come back to you if you do.
Heather does.
I kind of saw two mixed together. He kind of tried to inspire the girl to be like that. The dragons won't kill her if she's nice to them. But it didn't really work out.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it doesn't because it's a kids movie.
I think it probably did too. I just haven't seen the movie.
I think I've seen the last like 5 minutes.
Do you see anything else in there?
Yeah.
Pick up all the ones you find. Literally
Yeah.
go down it. And
Only if it's a little tiny thing.
I forget what integrity means. So,
So
we can go there
integrity-
again.
We did
Yeah,
talk about it, didn't we?
we did once, but go ahead again.
Integrity is staying true with what you say you're gonna do, and
Being true to yourself.
yeah, and being true to yourself. Yeah, I think that's kind of the essence of integrity is.
If you think of integrity
true
as
with-
being your inside and your outside, so you know who you want to be, and then how you actually act in accordance with who you want to be to stay true to who you are, and also do exactly what you know you're supposed to do.
well, from what I understand of this movie, it's basically what the whole movie's about. Because he's trying to, like, he knows that he doesn't want to kill the dragons because I saw the trailer and that's basically what it's about. And the whole movie's trying to just kind of find a way to like not have either dragons kill humans or humans kill dragons. And then he kind of tries to create possibilities for him to like connect with the dragon, I guess. And that's connections too. And then
Awesome.
all of them eventually connect.
Do you want to try?
Yeah. Wait, I can do integrity again.
You
Yeah,
can do
you can do
everything
all of
you
them
saw.
again.
Okay, and you said integrity was something that you believe in?
Staying true to what you believe in.
Okay.
It's making sure that your actions represent who you are, and they represent your thoughts.
Okay. So, in the clip, what I thought integrity was that when, I forgot what the boy's name was, but
I don't even know.
when he was like, I guess he was trying to like be close to the dragon, and he kept trying to like get close to him. And I guess in the scene that I saw, he like finally got to touch the dragon, and the dragon helped him do that. So yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything else, or got one more?
I also think that the boy had courage by getting on the dragon and let the dragon fly him, since usually they kill dragons. So he probably, at first, well, somebody else would have thought that the dragon would try to kill him.
It turns out that his whole tribe, his family, he was going to be ostracized from his family. His father would think that he was nothing if he couldn't go kill a dragon. So, just in the essence of time, we didn't show you more of those. But he was going against his own culture and everything that he'd been taught because he had an instinct that, in fact, the dragons weren't as mean as everybody said they were. He's the only one. And I think that's kind of what we probably should spend a little time on, is where in our lives do we feel like we're the only one doing something that we know is right and we're being pushed to do something different. Maybe we could spend some time on that now.
Okay. I think that we all have a time in our lives, whether it be small or big, where this happens. So if we want to go around and share a little bit.
Do you want to start? Is there a time in your life where you feel like you know what you want to do, but the culture is pushing you a different way?
Yeah, I would say that maybe sometimes in school, like if I want to go somewhere, then like everybody else around me doesn't want to, then I'm pushed to like go with them instead of like what I want to do or like what I believe like would be best like to do at that time.
Has it happened
instead
within
I'm
Leap?
pushed. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it kind of happens a lot. If you're like working in a small group on like a project or something, and then they feel that one answer's right, but you think that you, like what you got was right, and then you can either choose to like argue it out or just both put down what you think, and then
Yeah.
Can you come back to me because I have to?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Is there anything in your life where you feel like you know you want to do something, or you know what's right and your friends are doing something that you don't feel is right, but you don't know if you can stand up? You're afraid of standing out for what you believe in? We were just talking about how he went against his own culture to decide to take a risk and even make it so that his father would not think he was a man because he wouldn't kill the dragon, when he really in his heart of hearts knew that the dragon maybe wasn't as mean as everybody said it was. So wonderful resilience and peer pressure and looking at that. How about you, Will?
Well, let's see. I think a time in my life where I felt like I've been going against what other people wanted me to do is a lot like what Holly said, where if some of my friends want to do something, or they have their own kind of thing they want to do, and it's not necessarily what I want to do. Instead of speaking out and saying what I believe that I want to do, it's kind of a different concept, but it's the same. It's a different practice, but the same concept. I would go along with what everyone else is doing rather than, speaking out and saying what I want to do.
Yeah, I think that's us fearing being courageous and standing out and speaking for what we believe in.
Because it's easier to just, this kind of goes to with the standing out part, because you don't want to stand out, you kind of want to just go with what other people are doing and kind of blend in.
Kind of cool, isn't it, when inspiration gives?
Will?
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing what Holly and Will said, because like sometimes in school, like if we're doing something and then all my other friends like want to do something, and then I want to say something, and then like I don't say because I'm like afraid that they're going to say something back to me, so I just go with whatever they do.
So this class, and hopefully for the rest of your life, you will decide that you want to be a leader. And if you stand up, it's amazing how many other people are afraid also and will stand up and follow you. But even if one day you're the only one, you still stood up for yourself and what you believed in, and you'll be more proud of yourself later. And I think that all of us, in any towns that you grow up with, as adults all the time, we are pressured into doing things we don't know. We know aren't right, but we give in. Why do we do that, Heather? We see it again and again at school all the time. Look at all the bullying, the meanness.
I mean, a lot of people don't really want to be like alone. Like, if it's like, say, like they all want to like go like do something like in the gym or something, or like they want to like play basketball, but like you really don't want to. You kind of, if you're the only one that doesn't want to, you kind of give in because you'd rather kind of be with the group, like with your group of friends, than just be doing something else alone.
I think you nailed it. The fear of being alone is huge.
Yeah, you'd rather do something that you don't want to than be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
What do you see? You work with this age group all the time?
Well, I can give you an example of when I was younger growing up, and and I grew up in the projects, so everybody, there was like, they wanted me to go with them and do what they wanted to do all the time. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to play sports. I was a sports person, but they tease and say, you can't play sport. You know how the bullying and all that stuff going on. So I just took a leap of faith and I just said, I'm not doing what y'all want to do. I went out, I played sports, and as a result of that, it gets you a higher education and all that other good stuff. So that was tough because they kept saying, oh, you're not good at this. They start teasing you and doing things of that nature, but you got to stand up for what you think is right and go the opposite way, and that's what I did.
How long did it take you to realize that the reason why they were trying to tease you and get you to come with them is because they were afraid of being alone and being wrong?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think as adults, we all get to a place where we realize that the bullies are really insecure.
That's true.
But as a student, we don't realize that. We think they're very strong. So how
stronger than they think.
Yeah, they are. They need to be, otherwise they'll end up alone, very alone.
Right.
So they're fearful of being alone more than you all are. That's why they'll actually do things that will hurt other people. Their fear of being alone is gigantic, of wearing the wrong clothes, of the fact that they may party or do drugs or hurt people. To have someone end up calling them out and telling them they're mean and wrong, the fear of that is so big that they'll just make everybody afraid of them. But that takes a long time to figure out.
It takes a long time to figure out. Just got to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm coming down with a cold.
Are you? It's good. Yeah. Anything more in there, or do you want to...
Well, I think that the movie is just saying that even though we might not consciously be picking out different leadership characteristics in our everyday lives and what we see, it already is there. And some of the stuff we already know, but it's getting to the point where you actually do it is the hardest part. And understanding it, and even though you might not believe it at first, but slowly, maybe small actions will help you to one day truly believe it and act with integrity, stand out, be a leader, do what you want to do and what you believe in.
Has LEAP helped you with that at all?
Yeah, that's the only way I could get here, is through the class and taking that leap of faith, just like you did. That one courageous step just puts you to a whole another level.
Holly has said it many times that it's set up in a way that it makes you step out, and then you're afraid of stepping out, right? Mm-hmm. And then, but there's all these people around. Like, you guys get to know each other, and you become each other's backbones. And so you aren't as afraid anymore because you know there's someone right there with you.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. You find your support as equal.
Yeah. Why don't we go join these guys and we can talk about the other tools?